Let's welcome back to the table anchor Larry Farver. Larry has over 20 years of experience in human resources, acting, film, radio, TV, live events, parade, float design, including in Provincetown. Production and casting. He's also a board member of the West Side Association. Larry, the Yes Institute, who we adore, will host a 2-day Communications on Solutions course on September 6th and 7th. Tell us what's happening out.
Sure, Faye. Yes Institute will present its Communication Solutions course on Saturday and Sunday, September 6th and 7th. The 2-day program will be held in person, offering participants an in-depth learning experience designed to strengthen communication skills in both personal and professional settings. Day 1 will begin at noon and conclude at 6 p.m. Day 2 will follow the same schedule, allowing participants to build on their learnings and apply them to real-world contexts. The course will attract professionals, leaders, and community members seeking to foster authentic dialogue and enhance connections. Yes Institute is formed with a vision to create a community in which all youth develop as healthy individuals, free of suicide, violence, and discrimination. The program will take place at Yes Institute's in-person venue, and full details are available at yesinstitute.org. Well, I think this is phenomenal. I mean, we've had a lot of conversations about, the funding being cut for, the toll-free numbers, especially with our at-risk LGBTQ youth. So this is exciting. It's also exciting, I know on this show, we've had many anchors highlight the fact we need leaders to step up, especially in these times, and develop the skills to interact with all levels and all demographics and all generations. So I'm very excited about this.
We are very, very lucky to have Yes Institute, and the fantastic programming and their mission for youth is just, we met them when we were doing the Legacy Couples museum exhibit, and these kids were just so excited and wonderful. And
I love that. I love that. The Yes Institute does incredible things, right? And something that, Larry, you've worked in HR, right?
Yes.
It's interesting how everybody at this table right now was not born with an iPad in our hand, like many kids are. And we're raised with that, right?
Yes.
Like when we were kids, it was bad that you put your kid in front of the TV for a couple of hours in the evening, right? I mean, think about it, right?
Yes.
Now kids are glued to a screen 24/7. And because of that, they forgot how to interact, how to communicate, something basic that we were taught as kids. You know what I mean? Like, I know people we all know people that are very extroverted online, and then you meet them and they don't know whether to give a hand, give a hug. Like, you can just see that they're uncomfortable. And in this 2-day course, you're going to be able to learn that and even put it into use the second day, do some improv stuff, learn how to maybe talk to somebody that you're going for an interview for or a follow up, you know what I mean? Like, I'm old school, kind of like Greg, right? I go stay somewhere and I leave them a thank you card, right? Because, this is just some of the stuff that we used to.
Yes.
Yes. You did get a thank you
card. I mean, it's true. It's just simple person-to-person communication that goes beyond a screen, that goes beyond a text. So yes, this is really valuable, very valuable.
Absolutely. And I think it'll help these young folks, in the times we're in, so they can stand up for themselves. Because, certainly we don't want, we want to stand up and teach them to be strong and not necessarily get into fights, but to be able to deal with the people who are out there.
Of course.
In social situations,
there's something to do with just being secure, right? That helps so much in social situations, in communication situations, in business situations, right? The way you carry yourself, the way you look at somebody in the eyes, right? The way you give your hand, right? All these little things, I think we've lost them somewhere over the years,
Just sort of like decorum, common sense decorum, that maybe us of a certain generation take for granted.
Well, I think that the pandemic didn't really help either.
Yes.
A lot of stuff was stunted because of that. So now here's a chance to learn.
Yes,
absolutely.
Exactly. So look up the Yes Institute and go sign up for this course, because I think that it'll be good for everyone, especially the youth. So Queer News Tonight looks forward to seeing you all at the Yes Institute's 2-day Communication on Solutions course on September 6th and 7th. And that is the big LGBTQ story for today. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by subscribing and sharing Queer News Tonight.